That is one problem with Aliens, I think, is like in the first one, you've got one alien, and that is terrifying. In the second one, you've got a million of them. Somehow that's not as terrifying.
And that's the thing, and I hate that scene where there's like the army of them, and they're all just like shooting, and that's the thing. They're all quite good at it. That it's more the thing that everybody's overwhelmed by the number of aliens.
It's an interesting switch, though, isn't it? Because I think that's the only way to do a sequel, though. It's like, well, you can't do. You've done the first one. It's a horror. It's like a slasher. That sounds demeaning because it's an elevated slasher, let's say, in space. So where do you go from there? And I like the way that they clearly just were like, we've got to change it up completely.
More of them.
we can't do the same thing. So yeah, what if there was a billion? If there's an army of them?
It is that bit like that story of James Cameron just walking in and writing Alien on a board and then adding an S and then like
that was
there
it.
You go,
mic drop.
That's it.
Boom.
That is the pitch.
It's genius, I think, because it's the only way to do it. You're never going to be as scary as the first one. Horror movies always have this problem. They start off serious and scary, and then they don't know what to do when they come back for another one.
You get Freddy Krueger saying,
"Yeah,
pop wheelies, don't pop pills."
Exactly. That like the first one, it's quite a serious film. It's a serious horror movie, and then so they've got to reinvent it. And a lot of horror movies are like, well, what if we made them stupid? And that works, but Alien couldn't do that.
That was my big revelations of Alien Covenant. Like, I actually quite enjoyed it myself for the most part, and but it was just like in the publicity coming up was like I hadn't seen Catherine Waterston in anything previously, and it was just like the Joker seeing that picture of Vicky Vale in Batman '89, where I was like, "Stop the press! Who is this?" It's like, "Oh my god, I love this! Look, what's happening here?"
Yeah,
and because I wasn't a Fantastic Beasts person, so I was just like, "Oh, I have no idea who this woman is." And find out it's Sam Waterston's kid. Oh my god, it's crazy.
She's very you.
She's great. Michael Fassbender's David.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
good.
I still have nightmares about that character. Genuinely absolute terror to the point I don't think I could ever meet Michael Fassbender because I'd be too scared.
One thing I will defend is when we were at the cinema watching it, loads of people started laughing at something I genuinely liked. It's when he is doing that bit with the little flute.
I'll do the fingering for the both of us.